Tonight's headlines are brought to you in part by Coldwell Energy and McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sally Lemus. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Eye-watering gas prices on the island of Tinian and in Saipan and Rota. Also tonight, the Pacific Mini Games receives a very generous donation. And the CNMI welcomes a hit artist from Hawaii. In sports, a sneak peek at the island's baseball's All-Stars. Stay with us. These stories and more are next here on the Channel 2 News.
I have a phone. I have no TV. Ooh, TV on phone. I have a tablet. I have no TV. Ooh, TV on tab. I have a TV. I have a stick. Ooh, TV on stick. I want my streaming. I want my TV. Ooh, streaming TV.
Northern Marianas, rise up to the challenge! June 17th through June 25th, the Northern Marianas will be hosting the NM Pacific Mini Games 2022. Athletics, badminton, baseball, beach volleyball, golf, tennis, triathlon, ba'a, and weightlifting. Visit northernmarianas2022.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks to the Tensu Lin Foundation, Joe Tendai Foundation, T Galleria, Docomo Pacific, ITNE, NMC, Elan Group, Marpac, Fish Guy Scuba Charter, Atkins Kroll, Glorified City Limit, McDonald's, Mobile, Triple J, NM Tech, and Bank of Guam.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Half a day to the Wami and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Friday, May 20, 2022. Residents see another increase on gas prices. Gas prices are up once again. At around 3 p.m. on Thursday, companies raised gas prices by 15 cents. On Saipan, 1 gallon of regular gas now costs $6.26. Over on Rota, 1 gallon of gas is $7.74. And the island of Tinian is hit the most. 1 gallon of gas is now $7.99, or in short, $8. It's the second increase this month. The first ever impeachment trial in CNMI history is over. The public was given an opportunity to speak their minds minutes before the decision was made. Opposition was heard in the Senate chamber on Wednesday, just minutes before the Senate took a vote on whether to remove Governor Ralph Torres from office or not.
You have placed a mark of your legacy. Many will suddenly remember today as the worst corrupted political group in the history of our CNMI government. The law is plain and simple, Senators. If you do not appear before the legislature in compliance with a valid subpoena, you are in contempt. Governor Torres failed to appear as subpoenaed. The subpoena was valid He is in contempt. It is really that simple. Senators, if you do not vote to convict on Article 6, you would be ignoring this law. The people of the Commonwealth are watching. They're waiting to see if you'll honor the trust they have placed in you. Will you uphold the law, or will you place the political interests of Governor Torres above our Constitution?
Victorino Torres came to the governor's defense as he told the story of his brother's sacrifices during the typhoon aftermath and pandemic.
Governor Torres has been going up to the airport every single airplane that arrived at 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. And not a single other elected official ever went up during those times. Did you see him coming out ever in a newspaper attacking or criticizing anybody? No. Why? Because that is the kind of governor that he is. That's the governor that we have. That's the governor that you have. That's the governor that I have. And he is my baby brother. And so I will leave you with this. As you sit, all of you senators, you will be deliberating, thinking to cast your votes whether or not to impeach my brother. I please ask you one question to ask yourself. If there is another pandemic or disaster, life-threatening ones, that will hit the Sienna Mine, our islands, what kind of governor do you want to lead us? A governor that sits in the comfort of his or her home, or a governor that goes out and risks his life to help his people?
Governor Torres remains in office after the Senate acquitted him of all the charges listed in the articles of impeachment. National Police Week occurs every May, and it's a tribute to those who gave their lives in the line of duty, and it's a recognition of the law enforcement community. National Police Week commenced with the annual Blue Mass held at Mount Carmel Church. It was followed by the Peace Officers Memorial Service, remembering the fallen from the Departments of Public Safety, Corrections, Fire, Ports, and Customs. Court marshals, fish and wildlife officials, and ABT officers who served were honored as well.
Our officers go through a lot out on the streets. And when I said that a lot of people, our officers run towards the problem and while other people run away from them. It's we try to encourage officers. At the same token, we try to get them counseling, all those things that is needed, give them all the tools that's needed for them to perform their duties. And that's a message I always put out. Just so you know, the speech I had in the past, the same speech I read this year, simply because it has the same meaning every year.
Local leaders share their appreciation for Police Week.
We thank you for your service, all the law enforcement officers and the police officers of DPS. We thank you for your service, and we thank you for keeping all of us safe on a daily basis.
In celebration of their 55th year anniversary in the Sienna Mine, Atkins Crow makes a generous donation for the Pacific Mini Games.
It's our 55th year in the community. It's our 55th anniversary. So what better way for us to be able to give back than to support somebody that's doing so much, not just for our island, but for the whole Pacific region, and bringing everybody together, teamwork, joining together, healthy competition. That's what it's all about. So for us to be able to support you means a lot. So thank you very much for having us, and we're proud to be gold sponsors for your event.
Atkins Crow Saipan presented a $55,000 check to the Pacific Mini Games Committee on Thursday. CEO Ben Babauta and Chairman Marco Peter says with less than 30 days till the big event, this donation will go a long way.
Whether it's 55,000 or 1,500, or it's just as exciting as every contribution that's been going on throughout the community.
And as a host, our responsibility also is accommodation, transportation, and meals. So definitely this particular donation will go to that area. As you know, we need to feed our athletes, both our South Pacific, Melanesia, Polynesia, Micronesia, and also our local athletes that will be participating at the game. With that said, transportation is key. We are in need of transportation in lieu of such as the buses, PSS buses, refueling, and rental cars, definitely for our technical officials. And for meals, we got to feed a good, healthy meal, balanced meal for our athletes, and of course our official and our visiting delegates.
AK has been in the community for 55 years now, and their mission is to give back.
We're very honored to be part of the games, and we hope that it's successful. I'm sure it will be. And again, we're celebrating our 55th anniversary, and what better way to give back to the community than to help the games.
Sales manager Kevin Barnes is also personally excited for the upcoming games.
This is really special to me because my dad came out here in the Peace Corps in 1969 to teach community sports. So this really is sort of an extension of his legacy and what he's taught. So he's had a great impact in developing sports for the region, and with a lot of athletes in particular. So to be able to support this happening on a large scale like this really means a lot to me personally. So everything, I'm excited about all of it. It's great.
AK celebration won't stop here. Barnes says the community can expect more holiday activities and community outreach events throughout the year. The week-long games is set for June 15. In exactly 28 days, 20 countries and thousands of players will be here in the CNMI. Are we ready? Take a listen. According to the Pacific Minigames Committee, the construction progress over at the Oliai Sports Complex is on target. As of today, the track and field has been certified and inspected.
Hammer cage will be erected in a couple days. We're continuing on the premises of the track and field where we erect also our 15-feet cardroom.
The baseball field is getting the final touches done as well. Chairman Marco Peter.
I know the community is excited, and also at the same time they're kind of wondering if we're going to get done with the fields right now, with the equipments that they see. We're on the finishing touches of the field right now. Our scoreboards coming in next week are 14 by 6 feet. Scoreboard is on the way, on track to be here on the 26th. We have equipments just actually, contractors are calling me that the containers are in, so our guys will be picking them up. So as we speak, this will be down to the wire, but we're CNMI. We'll get things done.
Beach volleyball will be held at the Fiesta Resort, and that is already 80% completed. CEO Babauta tells us more about VAA, golf, and tennis.
VAA, we did a dry run last weekend, very, very exciting. And we're ready for VAA. We got all the fleet on boat, 18 V1s and 18 V6 are in, and the lane lines are up. Golf is given. Crow Ocean Resort is ready to serve our athletes there. And in Rhoda, the entire island of Rhoda is excited, bringing in the triathlon to Rhoda. They're quite experienced on the Rhoda Blue. And at the same time, the entire community excited, and so is Tinian, bringing a constellation game to Tinian.
The community is encouraged to be involved in this historic game.
I'd like to reach out to the entire NMI. Please volunteer. We need all the volunteers we can. If it's an hour here or an hour there, please go to our website, northernmarianas2022.com. Go to the volunteer folder and sign up. We still need more volunteers. And yes, you will be incentivized also. Just experiencing the game of your lifetime happening here, right here on our islands.
Registration will close on May 24. To ensure that volunteers will be covered under the Pacific Minigames insurance, officials urge the community members who are interested to sign up as soon as possible. Coming up, a popular band hits the CNMI stage tonight. Stay tuned.
I have a TV. I have a stick. Ooh. TV on stick. With the Amazon Fire Stick, enjoy live TV and all your streaming apps, all from your home Wi-Fi. Subscribe to DTV Plus for only $35 a month with your link bundle. No cable lines, no hassle, more savings. DTV Plus, your cable TV on Wi-Fi. Ooh, TV on stick.
Half a day, Sinamai. Did you know that car crashes are the leading cause of death for children ages 1 to 13? In order to keep your children safe during a car crash, make sure you select the right type of car seat for their age and size. A rear-facing car seat should be used from birth to 12 months or up to 3 years old. Forward-facing car seats are for children from 1 to 3 or up to 7 years old. Booster seats are for children from 4 to 7 or up to 12 years old. Seat belts are for children 8 to 12 years old or older. For a seat belt to fit properly, the lap belt must lie snugly across the upper thighs, not the stomach. The shoulder belt should lie snugly across the shoulder and chest and not across the neck or face. Do not move your child to the next car seat level until he or she reaches the top height and weight limit allowed by your car seat's manufacturer. Remember, your children are the most precious cargo when driving. Keep us safe and buckle us in. We depend on you. Thank you.
The Tan Soo Lin Foundation promotes the culture of giving back. The foundation and its generous partners are committed to supporting programs that include health, education, and sports. Initiatives that promote arts and culture, the environment, and tourism will benefit our community and our residents. Giving back and making a difference will help ensure that the island paradise we call home will be a better place to live.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. One of the biggest names in Hawaiian reggae music is here on Saipan. More than 2,000 tickets have been sold and they are probably on stage right as we speak. We got to know a little more about them and their journey in the music industry. Native in the Hawaiian language, and they are a band coming all the way out from Maui. Their lead singer is Glenn, whose music career started when he was only in junior high.
It's just been an amazing journey, you know, a lot of downs, but some ups too. But I'm just grateful for all of them, you know, all the time that I spent, all of us spent, you know, trying to do this and come out here in Saipan and just spread the island music vibe, you know. You guys are pretty similar to us in Hawaii, you know what I mean? So, yeah, the journey's just been amazing. I'm just so grateful, and I just can't wait to perform for you guys and just share that moment with you.
Moli is made up of 5 members. It's their first time on Saipan, and they are enjoying their stay so far. The group says they are overwhelmed knowing that their music has reached the Marianas. They continue to support other aspiring artists out there to follow your dreams.
Be passionate, know what you're getting yourself into, do it for the right reasons, and keep pushing for it. If you're gonna fall for it.
Also performing in tonight's Indigo Music Festival are the Steppas and One Rhythm.
For us, we like to preach that dreams really do come true, so I guess preaching that to the people of Saipan, that we're just a bunch of island boys that's living our dreams, and we're all definitely miles and miles away from home. So basically just, yeah, giving them some good music, giving them aloha, and knowing that dreams really do come true.
We're just really happy to be here. We're a lot more small scale than the other guys on this card, but yeah, we're just grateful for guys like Shane, grateful for guys like our friend Chris back home on Guam, who's down to take a chance on, you know, some guys like us from Hilo. You know, so yeah, we're just really grateful to be here. Can't thank you guys enough, for real.
This is the first major concert since the pandemic. Royal Soyo is the main sponsor, along with the Marianas Visitors Authority, DCCA, and much more.
We're always excited to try to bring out the talent to the CNMI deserves. And, you know, we did a very successful show with these guys on Guam with our partners in Guam. They had close to 5,000, I think, that was in Guam. So to have 2,000 people out of our population of 47,000 is a pretty good number, I think. It just shows the quality of the band and everybody that's coming in, the quality of the show that we're going to be doing. We're excited for the support because that means that we can continue to grow music, and not only reggae music, but other things as well. We plan on doing other things like comedy shows and other things like that, and kind of just getting other things in the norm. That's the plan over the next year. We should have something that's going to be popping up over the next 6 to 9 months. So be ready and stay ready.
Moly is expected to perform all their biggest hits and more.
Honey, you are golden, precious as a prayer flying up through the air while the rain is falling golden. You are golden, precious as a prayer flying up through the air while the rain is falling golden.
The concert will go on till 11:30 tonight at the Garapan Fishing Base. Tickets can still be purchased at the door. The concert will be followed by an after-party event featuring local acts Parker, along with DJ Pogi and Straight Up Jed, who are both from Guam. It's free of charge and open to those 21 years and older. All right, I bet a lot of people will be rooting for Mauli. Now, folks, don't go anywhere because we have sports up next.
I want my streaming. I want my TV. Ooh, streaming TV. Switch between live TV and your favorite streaming apps with DTV Plus from Docomo Pacific. Watch your shows in multiple devices all at the same time, all from your home Wi-Fi. No cable lines, no hassle, more savings for only $35 a month with your Link bundle. DTV Plus, your cable TV on Wi-Fi. Ooh, streaming TV.
My doctor gave me the pills, so they must be safe, right?
If taken exactly as prescribed, short-term use can be safe, but painkillers have real risk. Misusing an opioid painkiller can cause serious harm, including addiction and death, and misuse can happen quite easily. Make sure you never mix them with alcohol, antidepressants, sedatives, or sleep aids. And if you are prescribed an opioid, you need to tell your doctor about any other drugs, including herbal supplements that you are taking. It only takes a little to lose a lot.
This project was supported by a grant from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation. Contents are solely the responsibility of CHCC and do not necessarily represent the official views of the CDC or the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Green sea turtles and hawksbill turtles call the Mariana Islands home. They are an important part of the marine ecosystem. They are under threat, and they are protected under CNMI law. Keep plastic out of the ocean. Keep vehicles off the beach. Use the Sea Turtle Stranding Hotline if you see poaching activities or if you see a turtle in trouble. Call 287-8537 and save a turtle.
I have a TV. I have a stick. Ooh, TV on stick. With the Amazon Fire Stick, enjoy live TV and all your streaming apps, all from your home Wi-Fi. Subscribe to DTV Plus for only $35 a month with your Link bundle. No cable lines, no hassle, more savings. DTV Plus, your cable TV on Wi-Fi. Ooh, TV on stick.
Tonight's sports brought to you in part by Tan Holdings through the Tan Su Lin Foundation, making communities a better place to live.
Buenas sports fans.
For the KSPN Sports Report, baseball will get things started in the Pacific Mini Games with an evening game against Guam, the day before the opening ceremonies. Our Chris Nelson has a look in the first inning of our baseball coverage.
NMI baseball has a long and storied tradition. Baseball is like church. Many attend, few understand. Leo Dersher said that.
Waniwell, number 22, outfield. Graduate of Cagman High School. Favorite player, Derek Jeter.
My name is Franco Nakamura. My number is 20. I'm from Saipan Southern High School. My favorite player is Aaron Judge.
Benjamin Jones, center field. Graduated from Cagman High School, class of 2004. And favorite player right now would have to be Mike Trout.
In the 90s, the mobile games brought Guam, Palau FSM, and NMI together on a yearly basis for fierce competition. In the 2006 Micronesia Games, NMI dramatically won gold in front of the hometown fans. More drama in 2011 at the Pacific Games, where it was gold again for the NMI in New Caledonia. In 2022, there's a mixture of veteran leadership and young talent.
Iting Byron Kaipat, Igalkur first base, number 6, he graduated Saipan Southern High School.
Shane Yamada, number 2, second base. Favorite player, Derek Jeter.
Dennis Cabrera, shortstop, high school, Saipan Southern High School. My favorite player is Francisco Lindor.
In the movie The Field of Dreams, there's a famous line, "If you build it, they will come." Super Typhoon Sudalor and U2 did a number on our beloved baseball field and the lights that made night baseball possible. With no leagues the last few years, baseball is now in a period of rebuilding, literally and figuratively. Rebuild it and they will come is the new slogan. As we head into the home stretch of training, the baseball field's finally under major repair, infields being replanted, press box demolished and constructed, and lights replaced. But that means no real field to practice on.
Darian Jones, jersey number 44, graduated Cagman High School, playing first base. Favorite player, Rafael Devers.
Johnny Lizama, first base, number 16, Marianas High School. Favorite player, Trey Turner.
The team is making the best of a tough situation. Practice happens nearby on a converted softball field with some light directed over by the track. And the boys are asked not to hit home runs because of the short fence and left and right. But there's no crying in baseball. We all know that. When you think a fastball's coming, you still got to be ready to hit the curve. A temporary batting cage helps the guys get in the swing of things. And these guys can swing it, and catch it, and throw it. And it should be a great tournament. Yeah, what do you love about baseball?
I love everything. The game itself, players, the fans, me hitting dingers.
Means a lot, you know. We're representing our island, and I'll do my best to pitch to get that goal for the team.
I'm looking forward to the competition and just having fun with my teammates and just making friends with the different ball players who will be visiting our islands.
Baseball's back, and the boys can't wait to play in front of the hometown fans.
Playing at home means so much. Defending this field is the most important thing.
Feels great to play with the bunch of young guys. I'm the oldest in the team, and this is not my first rodeo, so it's exciting. These young guys keep me
motivated to continue what I love to do, which is baseball.
What's it mean to you to be playing at home in front of hometown fans?
And it really means a lot. You know, last time I played in front of the fans, I think it was big league back then. It was like 2016 or something. And the fans out here, they got great vibes, man. They give off good vibes, and it really just gives you butterflies, man.
We feature another talented Taekwondo young star. Your technique means nothing if you're not using your talents for the betterment of humanity. A quote by Gene Dunn.
Young Star Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation.
Another second-degree black belt and a Northern Mariana College student is our young star for tonight. Here is 18-year-old Derek Seo.
So my name is Derek Seo, and I am 18 years old. I am currently studying in NMC, and I am a second-degree black belt.
Seo has been doing Taekwondo for almost 8 years now. He continues training and still learns more Taekwondo moves.
And I still don't know how to fully do everything, even if I'm a second-degree black belt. It took me a while to get to memorize all the kickings, one-steps, and pumses.
Taekwondo made him a better person, physically and mentally.
Well, first, it's more of a mentality thing, where you learn about yourself and how to control yourself with the repetitive movements and repetitive kickings, one-steps, and sparrings. And of course, there are fun times, but then at the same time, it gets too repetitive to the point of where you want to quit. But you have to endure it, and you have to stay true to it until the end. That's what I think we learned the most here.
Reaching the next higher belt rank is his motivation to stay in the sport.
But for me, I think it's just reaching that one higher level of the belt, that one, just one above it, just past this one, maybe going for a third degree, just like that, just small steps at a time.
Time management is very important to him, especially juggling with school and doing Taekwondo at the same time.
Taekwondo also has a set schedule, so I can kind of cut out the time that I need, and whenever I don't need the time to go to do school or Taekwondo, I can just use it to relax and talk to my friends. And plus, every Saturday or Sunday, I do go out to chill and loosen up.
Here is Seo's advice to those who just started doing Taekwondo.
For the advice I would have to give is to just try to endure through the repetitive motions and repetitive everything. Of course, it's gonna be boring, but it's better for your mentality to always have that mentality of sticking to it till the end, and it's really good, and you get a really good feeling that you've stuck to it till the end once you finish, and you're going to have a more happier life if you do that.
Young Star Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Make you an offer you can't refuse. Bring your friends in for the best night out at Godfather's Bar in Garabin. Sing along to your favorite hits with live music from the Gigolos. Godfather's has daily food and drink specials, like Taco Tuesdays. The best pizza on island every day of the week. Located on Palm Street in Garabin. Everybody is family at Godfather's Bar. Bada bing, bada boom.
And for the KSPN weather report, mostly sunny with isolated showers, east-southeast wind around 9 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy with isolated showers, east wind 6 to 8 miles per hour. High 87, low 76, a 79% humidity. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with isolated showers, east wind 8 to 11 miles per hour. High 87, low 76. The marine forecast: gentle trade winds and combined seas of 3 to 4 feet are expected through Saturday night. East wind 10 knots, wind waves 2 feet or less. East swell 2 to 3 feet. The sunrise will be at 5:47 a.m., high tide at 9:29 a.m., low tide 5:14 p.m., and the sunset that will be at 6:40 p.m. All right, folks, there you have it. That is your weekend edition of the news, sports, and weather here in the Marianas. We thank you so much for watching. We hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.